Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news, some really cool stuff today, but before we actually get into the news, I just want to take a moment and ask you guys to make sure that if you do enjoy these type of videos, or any of my other videos, that you make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the video and make sure you also subscribe, because it seems as though we have a lot of viewers that are not necessarily subscribed to the channel, and any subscription is definitely a huge help, and the thumbs up as well is a gigantic help to the channel overall. So if you could, make sure you guys do those two things. If you are not already subscribed, or if you do not already hit the thumbs up, make sure that you do, because again, it really greatly helps out the channel. But again, as far as the news goes, let's get to it. The very first thing I want to tell you guys about is actually some really cool anatomical models from Vitamin Imagination. They are actually selling this really cool Tyrannosaurus anatomy model, and it looks honestly unbelievable. Like, it's probably the coolest model like this that I've ever seen. And it comes with a wooden pedestal, a nameplate, and is in 1/20th scale. And according to Vitamin Imagination, it was printed out with a resin printer and is lightweight because it is actually hollow. The color will be white when you purchase it because it is just a kit. But again, as far as the overall model goes, it's probably one of the coolest things that I've ever seen, and is honestly something that I feel like so many people would probably be interested in. So if you are interested in it, I of course wanted to let you guys know about it, and will include a link in the description to where you can head on over to purchase this if you are interested. So again, something really cool like this I feel like would appeal to many collectors out there. So if it's something you are interested in, make sure you check the description and pick yourself up one of these really cool T-Rex anatomy models today. And then I also wanted to let you know that Everything Dinosaur broke some news earlier today that PNSO has actually commissioned 10 bronze 1/9 scale sculptures of the Borealis. And that is really cool. They've really been hammering out these bronze sculptures lately. The only downside, in my opinion, is that they're really pricey. Again, something that I personally could not afford. I would love to be able to have and own every PNSO release in my collection, but with statues that are as expensive as these, unfortunately that's not possible. But they still are really awesome, and I'm certain that there is a market out there for them, obviously, or they wouldn't be continuing to make them. And I honestly think it looks incredible. It would be really cool to have a model of a Borealis that large. Hopefully at some point maybe they'll release it in a large vinyl version, but as far as this bronze version, it is extremely limited as far as what PNSO has told us. Again, they're only releasing 10, with only 4 being offered for sale outside of China. That is an incredibly small number, so it's pretty much a grail item if you are a collector of PNSO. Everything Dinosaur will be selling this on their website, or you can of course just contact them at info@everythingdinosaur.com to inquire further about purchasing one of these incredibly limited yet incredibly beautiful PNSO Borealis bronze models. And then as far as Creative Beast Studio and the Beasts of the Mesozoic goes, we have our first look at the progress on the Guanlong sculpt, and it looks gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, such incredibly nice detailing throughout the entire model. Another beautiful feathered dinosaur coming from the Tyrannosaurus series, which there aren't all that many included in the line, so it's nice to see again some being produced. This one is definitely one that I personally am looking forward to. You can also kind of see again the images there in the background of the paint scheme of this, so you can kind of almost imagine the paint scheme on the prototype looking at the two together in the same image. Definitely something that I personally am really looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to pretty much the entire Tyrannosaurus series from the Beasts of the Mesozoic line, as I'm always looking forward to their models, considering they release some of the best models that you're probably ever going to find of each and every species that they release, and this definitely looks to be the best Guanlong as well that I've ever seen. And then as far as Nanmu goes, they have unveiled quite a few images of their VRex models on us yet again, and the pre-orders have officially started to go up for said VRex models, we can of course see that there are 3 different paint variants of this one as well, with a copper-like version included as well, which is something that you don't often see from Nanmu. In fact, I don't ever recall seeing them do that before, but I think each and every version is honestly beautiful. You can't pick a bad version as far as this goes, which is not surprising. It's something that you often get from Nanmu, where they release so many different paint variants of their models, and each one looks just as good as the other. It's so hard if you're a collector that just wants to own like one color variant of each model. They really make it nearly impossible for you to really just choose one, and I feel like this is another great example of that, because each and every one of these looks just beautiful beyond belief. And with something that is this highly anticipated, it's nice to see that the paint jobs themselves have turned out so beautiful on the models, and I cannot wait to get this model in my collection, but also review it for you guys. So again, if you are interested in pre-ordering these, make sure you check Dan's Dinosaurs and pre-order yourself this incredible Nanmu VRex. Also, as far as Nanmu goes, they have just unveiled a brand new figure that they will be releasing, which it is a Baryonyx. Yes, we will officially be getting a Jurassic World style Baryonyx from Nanmu. I don't believe that this is like the final position as far as the pose goes. It's just kind of giving us an image to show us here how the Baryonyx will look. I'm sure the position will be different once the model is finally released, but it looks great. It looks honestly picture perfect to a Jurassic World style Baryonyx, and I cannot wait to see more as this one progresses and we get more information as far as like paint schemes and prototype images and stuff. I'll be really psyched to see that, and I'm really happy to see a Jurassic World style Baryonyx getting a release. And then a huge thank you to Jurassic Bap on Facebook for sharing these images and bringing them to my attention. But we actually have a look at Mattel's Velociraptor squad. And I know we have seen an image of it prior to this, but we haven't actually seen some pretty nice high quality images giving us an idea of what the actual box art and everything looks like, as well as the new paint schemes on the Raptors. And honestly, I think the box art is gorgeous. I really love this new Dino Escape box art that Mattel is releasing. It honestly almost makes it hard to take the figures out of the box art when it looks that nice. But the Raptors themselves, as per usual when it comes to the Mattel line, don't exactly match up perfectly to the Jurassic World counterparts of the Raptor squad, which is a bit of a downside if you ask me. I think they do look decent though, compared to, you know, what they should look like. Echo obviously is the one that is the furthest from looking the way Echo should, but honestly, as far as each and every one goes, I think they look really nice. Of course, Velociraptor Blue, I can't really tell anything different as far as blue goes, but the other three really do look quite nice, and I am still excited to get a hold of this, even though we've had, you know, so many Raptor releases from Mattel already. This definitely looks to be a pretty fun one, and it's nice to see the entire Raptor squad together in one release. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.